One day, a student in grade 8 went home from school on foot. On the street, he was stopped by a group of 4 other students from his school. These students were in grade 11. They were much stronger than him. They started making fun of him. They called him names. They said he was four eyes because he was wearing glasses. Then they began pushing him around. Finally, they asked him for money. When he said he didn't have any, they beat him. There was nobody on the street when this happened. The young student could not stick up for himself. He couldn't protect himself. This happens every day in schools all across the world. It is called bullying and is a serious problem. The victim, the person who is bullied, is usually a shy, quiet person. He or she doesn't have many friends. This is mostly because of his or her personality. But it can also happen if the victim is new in a school or looks different than other students. For example, he might wear glasses, be fatter, or dress funny. Social scientists say that bullied victims suffer in silence. They often feel ashamed or guilty about what has happened. In most cases, they are also afraid of retaliation. They are scared that the bullies will come back to hurt them if they say anything. Bullied victims tend to withdraw from social life. They become even more lonely and isolated. They suffer from depression and stress. Their grades drop because they do not like to go to school anymore. In many cases, they get so sick they have to go to the hospital. Often, bullied victims kill themselves. Therefore, it is very important to prevent bullying from happening. The problem has to be stopped right away before it gets more serious. Teachers and parents alike should look for signs of bullying all the time. They should talk to the people involved directly. They also need to create a warm and caring environment at school and at home. Bullying does not necessarily include beating. It also happens when students do not want to talk to another student, when they talk behind their back or spread rumors about her, or when they use bad language with her. Psychological bullying is often more hurtful and damaging than violent beatings. It is usually done by girls. Bullies are usually very aggressive. They use power to get what they want. They look confident and strong. But behind that, bullies are actually very insecure. They use their power to build up their confidence. Bullies often live in a violent environment. They see that beatings and hurtful words can get them what they want. Therefore, they become violent themselves. Later in life, bullies often become criminals. This is another reason why bullying must be stopped. Children have to be taught that violence doesn't bring any good. They also need to tell adults if they see someone bullied. This doesn't mean they are tattling on someone or gossiping. Children who see bullying happening without doing anything are bullies themselves.